Homer discovered that a burglar had broken into his home. He asked Bart to bring out his secret weapon.
Yes, sir.
Homer walked into the house, wielding the weapon. Lisa heard sounds coming from the kitchen. Homer came to the kitchen doorway and smelled a familiar scent. Homer's mother, Mona, had suddenly returned.
Mom! My aquarium!
Hello, Homer.
You're alive!
But Mona always appeared suddenly and disappeared just as suddenly. This made Homer very sad. Mona said she wouldn't leave suddenly this time because she had faked her death to deceive the government.
I can finally stop running and be your mom.
Homer couldn't accept this maternal love that was 30 years late. Each of Mona's departures had deeply wounded Homer's heart. Homer didn't want to forgive her now.
Homer, I'm through protesting and chaining myself to things. I've realized that the most important thing in my life is you.
That's what your mouth says, but my ears are too smart to believe it.
When Mona was young, she followed hippies to protest in the streets every day. Young Homer was basically raised by the refrigerator at home. Homer's constant eating now was a psychological trauma left from his childhood. No amount of food could fill the void left by the absence of maternal love. Homer hid in the bedroom to watch TV, but he was in no mood to watch television programs now. Mona came to Homer's side to apologize.
Sweetheart, when I left you, it was because I thought I could make the world a little bit better. Maybe all I did was make my own world a lot worse. I only hope you can forgive me.
Homer rejected his mother's sudden concern. He even kicked off the blanket his mother had covered him with. Mona also knew that forgiveness takes time, but not everyone has time. Late at night, Homer couldn't fall asleep no matter what. He felt very sad thinking about how he had rejected his mother's sincere apology, so Homer made a card to apologize to his mother. He saw Mona sitting on the sofa.
Are you asleep? Asleep with your eyes open? Mom? Mom?
Mona had left Homer forever. She died without receiving Homer's forgiveness. Homer held his mother's ashes with deep regret. Homer became despondent after returning home. He hadn't forgiven his mother before she passed away. His mother must have left this world with a sad heart. Marge asked Bart to comfort Homer.
Dad, whenever I would hang out with Grandma, she would always ask me about you. And I'd say, you suck. And she would say, you don't suck that bad.
She said I didn't suck?
That bad.
That bad. Wow.
Yeah.
Marge sorted out Mona's belongings and gave them to Homer. Homer found a disc. On the disc was Mona's pre-recorded last message.
Hello, Homer. If you are watching this right now, I am dead. Or if I'm not dead, you've gotten into my stuff. But if I am dead, this is my will. And if I'm not, get out of my stuff.
Mona left Bart a Swiss Army knife. She left Lisa her spirit of rebellion.
Grandma, I accept your gift. You got nothing. You got nothing.
Mona left Marge a bag woven from hemp. Finally, she left Homer the most special thing.
A difficult task.
Mona asked Homer to take her ashes to the highest point of the memorial park and scatter them at 3 p.m.
I love you, Homer.
Mona also left Homer's favorite funny videos at the end of the recording.
Oh, Ma, you always knew just how to make everything all right. Oh, it works on so many levels.
Homer came to the memorial park with Mona's ashes. To make up for his regret toward his mother, Homer was determined to climb to the highest point today.
I will avenge you.
It's not really avenging her, Dad, just the fulfillment of her last wish.
Homer and his family began climbing the mountain. The climbing process was very difficult. Bart was the first to give up. Although Homer was tired, he insisted on continuing to climb. Then Lisa became too exhausted to climb anymore. Marge still had plenty of strength from doing housework regularly. Homer suddenly thought of a good idea.
Marge, your back is so sweaty, I'm starting to slip off.
With just a little distance left, Homer would reach the summit. He began climbing hard. As Homer climbed, he realized he was climbing in the wrong direction. He quickly turned around and continued climbing. Through continuous effort, Homer finally reached the summit. Homer felt that the beautiful scenery here was perfect for his mother.
3 o'clock. Goodbye, Mom. You're finally free.
The ashes were blown by the wind into a hole in the middle. The ashes drifted into the missile guidance system and prevented the missile launch. Unexpectedly, Mona was planning to save the world even in death.
Mom, you used me to pull one more stupid hippie protest, didn't you?
These soldiers quickly discovered that Homer had stopped the missile launch. They shot at Homer. Homer tried to escape, but stepped on the urn and fell into the hole. The angry soldiers shook Homer to the ground. They beat Homer severely. Engineers rushed to repair the destroyed machinery. They also returned Mona's ashes to Homer. At this moment, the boss Burns appeared.
Just what are you guys up to?
He was going to use a rocket to launch nuclear waste from the power plant into the Amazon rainforest. Homer realized that was Lisa's favorite place.
Well, maybe she'll like it better filled with dying trees and mutated animals.
You monster!
The machinery was repaired at this point. Burns and his people left.
Mom, I'm so sorry. You just wanted to stop one more senseless act of madness in the world? Well, if I get out of this, I promise you I'll grant your last wish.
Bart suddenly appeared at the window. He threw the Swiss Army knife Mona had given him to Homer. Homer successfully successfully cut through the rope. He now had to find a way to defeat these people. Then Homer saw bricks and chains. He thought of a good idea. On the other side, Marge and Lisa also came to help. They found the base's ventilation duct. The bag woven from the hemp Mona left behind came in handy. The gas from burning hemp would make those guards lose their clarity of mind. Then Homer could easily knock down the guards with his secret weapon. He quickly defeated all the soldiers. Homer accidentally activated the base's self-destruct device. At the moment the base exploded, Homer returned to his family's side in a hot air balloon.
Now I'll just add water to these ashes and bring my mother back to life.
It doesn't work that way, homie.
But you'll live on forever in what you did today.
Well then, Mom, this was for you.
No, I would not give you false hope on this strange and mournful day. But the mother and child reunion is only a motion away. Oh, little darling of mine.
More sugar, more sugar.
No,
Why not?
because you're sweet enough.